During pregnancy, the ribs get pushed out, flattening the diaphragm. Everything gets pushed up, preventing a complete diaphragm expansion. During the inhale, and also due to poor postural changes, our back expansion is decreased. This is why we need to learn 360 breathing, which is a deep breathing pattern with the diaphragm and rib cage expanding. Now, I'm going to demonstrate this to you with my little ball. This is my rib cage, and it's going to expand when I take an inhale, and it's going to come back when I exhale. So imagine this ball as your rib cage. You've got the sides, you've got the back, the front, and this area here, the breath comes in and tries to come down to meet that pelvic floor area. So you literally are getting this whole 360 breathing. When we're pregnant, because of where the baby's pushing up, you become quite shallow in your breath. So this is why we need to reteach that body to take that breath into the whole of the body. So we're going to do this in a few ways. We're going to try lying on our back, sitting, child's pose, and also inside pose, so that you can target certain areas and be mindful of where the breath is going. So let's lay on our back first of all. I'm going to put my feet on the floor and lay back. Now, try to just tilt your pelvis so it comes to a neutral position. You don't want to be leaving a massive arch under your back. You want to try and just push your back into the floor. Now, when you inhale, you should feel your back getting closer to the floor, but don't forget the sides and also the ribs. So you're going to take a nice deep breath in through the nose, expanding into the back, into the sides, as far out as you can manage, and then exhale through the mouth. All the air is coming back out of the body. The two hip bones here, try to draw those muscles together here. And again, inhale, fill the body. If you're sucking your tummy in as you are inhaling, that is the opposite way. So try to reset and come in and use the whole body. And exhale and relax. We're going to do this once more. Inhale through the nose, push the ribs as wide as we can manage. Back should be pushing into the floor, and exhale to release. Good, okay, roll to one side because we're always protecting our core when we come up and down. We're now going to sit on a chair. So I've got a little stool here. I'm going to sit on the side. You might find you're a lot more comfortable in a seated position. So I want you to feel everything moving from sides to front to back. So inhale through the nose, fill in body, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good, okay, now I want you to do short holds at the top and at the bottom, okay? So inhale, and you're going to hold for a count of 3. Inhale, 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 and hold it. 3, 2, 1, exhale. Through the mouth. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. You're going to do this one more time. Inhale, expanding into a 360 breath. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Exhale audibly through your mouth. Holding 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, we're going to go into the next pose. We're going to go into child's pose. So we're going to use this for the child's pose because I will be laying down. So come onto the knees, put the feet together and display the knees wide. Now you can have a pillow here, or you can just lay down onto your forearms. I would like you to put your head onto the floor. I'm just going to keep mine up because I'm talking. Now, This is a great one for feeling it coming into your back, all right? So you're gonna be nice and rounded. And I want you to take that inhale, fill up. Exhale audibly. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Good, okay, come up. And then finally, we're gonna do a side pose. So I'd like you to stack your knees on top of each other and bring your feet over to one side. Sorry, my right foot feels a bit more comfortable on there. So you're sitting on your side with your feet over to the right. Now, you are going to try to feel the breath on the opposite side to your feet. So why not put your hand here and lean over ever so slightly. And now let's try and push the breath into this side rib. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. And inhale, feel the air going here. One more, inhale. Expand on the inhale and audibly exhale. And we're going to change sides. So switch your feet over and then we're going to lean slightly towards the feet, reaching round to hold the ribs on the side here. And inhale, expand. Exhale. You might find that you get the air more into one side than the other. It's quite normal, just keep practicing. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. There you go. Okay, to come to cross-legged position. So there are 4 different ways to try to teach yourself how to get that breath around the body. Just keep practicing those over and over and eventually you will understand and get and do it naturally. So why are we doing these breathing exercises? It also helps to naturally resolve diastasis recti and pelvic floor issues, encouraging the natural movement of our abdominals and our pelvic floor. So deep breathing versus shallow breathing. The shallow breathing is what happens when we're pregnant and everything gets pushed up and we're forced to breathe in this shallow position. But that stimulates the fight or flight nervous system, the sympathetic nervous system. We don't want that. We don't want to be stressed, we don't want to be anxious, and we don't want to have high levels of cortisol. So we want to do the deep breathing, which stimulates the vagus nerve, which is our parasympathetic nervous system, which brings calm. And to be clear, breathing, belly breathing, is not the same as 360 breathing. Belly breathing is just breathing expansion in the front. So I want you to think 360. Now, there are factors that may decrease expansion. You might want to see a women's physician if you find that you're not managing to get that full expansion, and he or she may be able to help you a little bit further with that. But things like rib flare might be playing a role, poor core firing, or poor posture. So you might have a bum tucking under with a glute gripping, you could have a curve in your lumbar spine, or you could even have a forward head posture. All of these elements can make it difficult for you to breathe and then maybe in turn affecting your pelvic floor. Meditation can stimulate your vagus nerve, so take some time on a daily basis to implement meditation or even breath work. So all of this will really help you. So I hope that this was useful. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me.